Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel here, Hitman Gaming channel. We're going to be looking at a freeware truck today on the channel here in ATS, and this is a Peterbilt truck. It is free. I will have some links in the description for this truck. And this is a Peterbilt, like I said. It is freeware, and there's a lot of options on this truck, and a lot of things you can do to trick it out. So today we're just going to go through all the options. I'm not really going to build anything, paint anything. I just want to show the truck off to you guys. It is freeware, so something easily to pick up. So as you can see, we're starting here with a 36-inch flat top sleeper on this truck. Pretty nice looking truck with the basic Peterbilt red is what we're just going to keep looking at here. And here's a 63-inch flat top. Even has a little antenna on the back of this one. But pretty cool options. Here's a stand-up 63-inch sleeper. Pretty nice. Very nice truck. Here's a 63 stand-up ultra sleeper, which you can see the roof is raised on this one. It's the difference between the stand-up and the ultra. Here's a 72 ultra cab sleeper. Again, very nice looking truck. All these options on it. And here's your regular day cab truck on it. I think that's cool. It has the reflective DOT stickers on there, kind of cool. Then you have the ultra day cab truck as well. Another fine looking model. And then we have the double eagle sleeper whip model, which is pretty nice. Has a dual antennas on the back. Very nice, very nice. And then the legacy sleeper. All right, so here's the ultra or the legacy sleeper. So I think we're gonna look at everything in the flat top view as we go through. Look at some of the options here. Chassis wise, you have a lot of different options. The regular 6x4. Here's the 6x4 long chassis option that you have for this truck. Pretty nice. You have the 350 long chassis, which is pretty nice. You have the lowered chassis as well on this thing. Not a bad looking truck with whatever cab you put on there. There's a 360, or sorry, the 6x4 long lowered 350, which is a pretty mean looking truck. And the regular 6x4 lowered. And then you have the 8x4 chassis, the 8x4 long, the 8x4 350 chassis, which is again a nice looking chassis on this thing, and then the lowered chassis, which is very nice as well. And then you have the 350 8x4 lowered, and the 8x4 lowered chassis, and the 8x4 steer chassis, and the 8x4 steer long, as well as the steered lowered chassis, and the regular 8x4. The 8x4 steered lowered chassis. All right, and let's move on here. Let's see. All right, so I do have this stuff limited to just the mod here, the Hatterbuilt version 4.3 is what we're looking at today. And here are all your engine selections for this mod that come with it. So you have a Cummins there, a different horsepower, different N14s. You have the Detroit Diesel 60s, and the different horsepower. You have the Caterpillar C15, the pack car. You have the the ZM Cummins N14s there. You have the Caterpillar C15 425, the Detroit Diesel 815 chip tuned. You have a Cummins IS X15s. You have a pack car. So a lot of different Cummins pack car cat motors for this, and these all come with this mod. Every one of these. So as you can see, you have a lot of options for this particular mod, and they all do sound pretty good. It comes, I guess, standard with a 380 pack car, MX-11. So, and then you have the transmissions that come with this, the 13s, 18s, 9s, 6s, whatever you want. There's a lot of different ones there. See, it comes with the Eaton 13 standard, and then you have, this is the interior on this particular one. They all kind of look fairly similar to this. This option here just gives you different dashboards versus the new modern gauges versus the old style with all the switches, toggle switches, big taller dashboard, and I think it's still the same color, and the wood is a little bit different maybe, but yeah, it's a darker wood. Yep, it's just a darker wood, and then these are just different colored interiors, depending on what you're looking for and what you have, as far as your paint and where you're going for on that. Pretty cool. Like that they give you the new style option and the old style as well, so just depending on whatever you're looking at. And let's look at the paints. There are a lot of, actually I'm going to go back, change this chassis back to actually we'll go with the long lowered here. While we look at the paints, there are a lot of different paints. I know I'm just kind of going up and down them, but we'll go through all of them here and check them out. So here is I think it's supposed to be a Tribal Glow Viper paint. Pretty cool. Looks nice. I like it. You can do custom colors here, obviously, on this truck if you want. Here's a paint called the Aftermath 389, which is pretty cool looking paint as well. Pretty nice. Has the Aftermath on the back of it. You have the Anita CC Striper Viper paint, which if you change these colors, you'll see the stripes come out. There's different things you can do here with this truck on the striping, however you see fit. So pretty cool. They give you those options to do what you want with it. Change up the colors. Here's the Bandit Undead Outlaw Legacy. Pretty cool. There's a lot of these kind of skins on these trucks, these custom skins. Again, pretty cool options. And here is a Big Bad Orange color. And we're just doing these in order, so No real particular order on these paints, just how they're listed. Here is the banana, the big banana, which does look like a big banana. You have the Black Knight paint. I love black, so yes. Anything black. Here are some other paints. There's a black velvet, which is pretty cool. How it looks, you know, in the sun. This paint's gonna look a lot different with it. Here's a blackberry pearl. It's got it's purple. I love that paint as well. I think that's very well done. Looks really good. Good reflection on that thing. Then we have the butane blue, which I'm liking all of these metal flake paints here. Look at that. That is just awesome. Looks good for basic paints. So you can get one here that's called butterscotch, which is a little bit darker than the banana. Different kind of yellow. Still looks really nice on this truck. And then if you want to run a caterpillar skin, you can do that. There are two different caterpillar skins. Here's one of them. Got the cat diesel power on the back. Cat on the door. 389 badge there. So pretty nice. Here is a Catwoman paint skin as well for this truck. Has all of different stuff on the back, all the way around. It's a really, really nice looking paint. There are a lot of good skins on this. These trucks. Here's back to some solid colors. Celestial blue, copperhead pearl here, which I really like this color too. It's a pretty nice looking color. And here is Cracked Jenny, the pirate. Pretty nice paint scheme if it's what you're looking for. Not bad. Here's a custom Viper 11 paint. It says some really cool effects on the paint there. You can see. Looks pretty nice. Almost feel like you could do a whole video just on the different paint schemes you can do for this truck. Here's another one of those custom multicolored glow stripe Viper paints, and you can see, I mean, that look right there, that is cool. I like that, how that makes it look like it's a light behind that. And again, you can change up the colors here, make things stand out a little more. So really, really nice paint, I think, for this truck. And obviously, I mean, you can make that stuff, look at that, different colors, whatever you're looking for on the paints. Just, yeah, really nice, really makes things stand out. Really like that color as well, or that effect, I guess, on that. Wow, that looks really cool. Makes it look like a Tron bike. And then we have back to a solid color here. This is kind of a dark scarlet, I guess it's called. Kind of looks like one of the other paints we have, but I think it's a little bit darker color. Looks nice still. Very good paint. Here's a Dead Man's Hand paint. Very nice looking skin on this truck. Got the guys at the table playing poker. Very well done. Got the little outlaw there on it. And then here's another paint here. Deep aquamarine kind of paint. Not a bad paint. I don't hate this one at all. I think it looks pretty good. And then this gray, I'm going to a deep basalite paint here. Kind of like it. Here's another Outlaw paint. The Deer Outlaw paint on it. Got a picture of deer on the side there. Looks really nice. Got the antlers on the hood there, which looks really, really nice as well. Nice paint. And here's the famous dogs playing poker and pool. That side's got the pool, this side's got the poker table. So, a couple very famous pictures there on this truck as well. Looks pretty nice. Very well done. Looks really good. And here's another one of the Viper paints, Drip Viper. Again, this is one of those where you can change up the colors, whatever you want. Get some different effects on this paint if you wanted to. It is called the Drip Viper CC paint. Looks pretty good. I like it. Not a bad looking paint at all. Here's an Eclipse Pearl or Orange Pearl paint. Again, looks very well done. Definitely can see that pearlescent in there. Very, very nice paint. Here's an emerald green one. Probably not the most favorite color that people would want to run, but does not look bad at all. And here's an English Rose paint. So looks fairly nice. Here is a Fuel Skull 389 paint, which has some pretty crazy graphics on it. Looks pretty nice as well. Not a bad paint. And then here is a Green Go Green paint, which is very green. If that's what you're into. Here's a Golden Orange paint, which does have a little bit of customizing to it, but not really a lot. Nice looking paint there as well. And we still have a few more. We're still going on the paints here and the skins. Here's a Harley Quinn one. Not a big fan of the colors, but hey, that's not what it's all about, I guess, all the time. So, not a bad looking skin for what it is. And then here's a Hatterbuilt Flames. So if you want flames, you can obviously change the color of the truck, change the color of the flames if you wanted to. Just a lot of different options here on whatever you're looking for. If you like flames on a truck, here's your skin. And here's a Hook and Book Viper, which again is a pretty nice looking truck. Very much some pretty good detail. Depending on what you have on the back, it does say Hook and Book here. The window's kind of blocking that. Let's look at different. I don't want that one. It doesn't have it on that. It's not going to have it on that. This is the one I was looking for. Yeah. So it has the Hook and Book there on the back. Just pretty nice. And then you have this Jet Blue, or Jet Set Blue, I should say. I like this one. Very shiny, very nice. Matador Red. Again, another nice color. Here's a misbehaving truck if you want this skin. And here's an outlaw, old man outlaw legacy. Has an old man here in the back smoking a cigarette. Got the wild horses, or maybe that's a stagecoach, can't really tell on there, but it's got the rope outline like that. Very well done, looks really good. And then we have an Omaha orange, which is pretty nice. Not sure if they were going for the whole Denver Bronco Peyton Manning Omaha orange, but this would definitely fit that. And when we have some more basic colors, here's Panther Pink, which is a pretty nice looking paint as well. Got the Peacock Green, not a fan, but hey, not hating, looks good. Here's a perfect white paint, which this one is very, very white, but still looks good. Here's some Peterbilt red paint. Again, looks good. Very well done. And then here is a pinstriping paint. So you can actually change the colors of the paints here if you wanted to, just depending on what you're looking for. You can change up the pinstriping. Just depends on what you're truly going for on that look. Definitely a lot of different options. Pretty cool that you can do that. Good paint to mess around with. Here is a Pirate Girl paint. Another skin here. Here's a Pirate Smile paint. Again, another well done skin here on this truck. And here is a Planet Green Pearl truck, which this green, not my favorite color, but it does look pretty good. I bet, and you can see some different flake and stuff in there. Really well done on the paint. Again, really liking these paints and how they look. Here's a Poison Ivy truck. Not the greatest color, but not hating. And here is a Pompeii yellow paint, and has a lot of good shine to it. And here is a Global Design Paint Project 389 paint. Some different graphics on there. Looks pretty good. And then here's a Purple Candy Pearl paint, which this one looks pretty good as well. Don't think it looks very bad at all. Very nice. And a Rally Red paint, which is a very bright red. Here's a Red Line Pearl. Again, looks very nice. You can see the different pearl in it. Different flakes. Looks really well done. Renegade Plum. Again, very nice paint. Here's a Royal Gray, which I really like this truck. I like this color anyways. I think this thing would look good with some blacked out rims, some blacked out pipes, maybe some black gas tanks. I think this thing would look really good, which is probably a truck I'm gonna build here. Here's a Sassy Green truck. Again, very nice looking paint. And here is a smoking outlaw legacy truck. Very well done skin again. Really like the pinstriping on this thing. This swoosh up here, whatever you want to call it, and on the hood there. This thing looks really, really nice. And here's a spruce tip green truck. Really can't hate on a lot of these paints. I mean, they may not be the colors you really like, but they look good. And here's another Stripe 13 color change Viper, which is a pretty cool paint again. Again, it's got the stripes on it. You just have to paint them a different color, whatever you want it to be. But a very nice paint. I like it. Looks very good. And then here is a Test Legacy truck. Again, I like the pinstriping on it. Very well done. Truck and skin. So, then here's another Toxic Ivy truck. Kind of like the Poison Ivy, but Toxic Ivy. Then we have a turquoise truck, which again, I don't know if I would say this would have been my favorite looking paint, but it's not bad. I like it. I like how it looks. Here's a Viper Red, which I really like this red. This is very, very nice looking paint here as well. Like it. And then here is a custom orange show truck. So not a lot you can really do to change this. Kind of a show looking paint here. And then you have just a Peterbilt 389 orange and gray paint truck. And then here is a Viper paint, which is again pretty cool, but black and red is what I like, so I'm probably partial to that. But looks very nice. And here's a Viper 2 paint as well. I kind of like this paint as well, and I like that color really, which I'm not sure. Yeah, it doesn't change that. Just, I think, change some accent colors with that. And we're getting down to the last few here. Oops. Here's a green and white Peterbilt truck. That green is an interesting green, but can't say I hate it. Not a big fan of it or the design, but don't hate it. Here you have another one that you can customize. Change some different colors, fenders, whatever you want to do with this paint. You have lots of options on it, so pretty cool. Pretty cool design. I think this one's right along those same lines. Again, you can customize the colors, whatever you want them to be. Guess the options are endless on what you want to make this. That is not a very good combination of colors, so don't do that unless you like that. And again, same thing here. You can do different colors, accent colors, whatever. And then here's your metallic paints, which again, this gray I like. So again, endless options on that, what you want to do with colors. And here's a candy cane Christmas paint, if you want to run during Christmas. I think this is very well done paint. Definitely could have some use around Christmas time. And here is a Coca-Cola. This is for the Ultra Cab. But again, a very well done paint. I really like this. Very cool with the Coke bottles on the back. The Coke stripe. Just very classic looking truck. And then here is a custom striped paint, Peterbilt here. Again, you can change up the colors, whatever you want them to be. If you're looking for that more purplish look, you can do that. Or whatever colors you want it to be, you can, guess you can do this color, or different colors there if you wanted to. That's pretty wild, but that looks pretty decent. So I really like these custom colors that you can do with these. And then you have the Family Haul Transportation paint out of Winter Garden, Florida. Very well done paint. I like it. And here is an old school paint, which again has the pinstriping, has the old school on the back. This is old school, not old school, old school. And then here is just a different paint here. The black and red looks really, really good. Somebody spent some time on that one. Very nice paint as well. Here's a red skull paint, which looks really well. And I think we're getting down to the end. And then here's just the template. Here's if you wanted to paint your own, this is the template for that. And then here is a cat engine exposed Viper paint. You can see the engine there, the metal ripped back. Pretty cool. I like this paint very much. Again, you can customize the colors to whatever you want them to be. Your discretion on things. And here is a Texas Petra paint, which again has some different colors, different things that you can do with it, depending on what you want to do color wise. And here's a Texas Shop paint. And then the Texas Shop Paint 2, which is customizable. You can make it whatever color you want, again, whatever you choose. And then here's a custom 4 paint with a different, little bit different scheme on it as well. But again, pretty nice looking graphics. And different colors. And here is the Caterpillar. Another Caterpillar paint for the Viper 389. Looks really good. Really good paint job there. And that's all the skins. I mean, that for a freeware truck, if the words would come out of my mouth, I think you have a lot of options. A lot of different things you can do. You don't see that on a lot of freeware trucks. A lot of that kind of stuff is more for the payware stuff. So it's good to see a freeware truck where they add all this stuff in there. All right, let's look at some of the options on this truck that we can add. Some of the accessories. There's quite a few. Start right up here on the top. If you want arrow wings, you can put those on. Here is a bunch of turbo wings if you want to put those on. You have a lot of different options. Some of these even come with lights that you can put on them, which is pretty cool. Then you have different beacon lights you can put up there if you want, if you're doing heavy haul. A lot of different options on that kind of stuff. whatever you're looking for there. You got a custom beacon. Just a lot of different ones there if you want to put roof side mount beacons, you can do that as well. Just a lot of different things if you want to put the roof wing on the top, and then it does give you an accessory point for different strobes, different lights that you can put up there. And actually those are all actually I think those, yeah, let me see. Yeah, so here would be your, so if you put that on, then it does come with some accessories that you can put on the top, which some of these don't make sense to have up there. I think there are this one. So there are some other lights that you can put up there, but that do come with this pack. I do believe these all do come with this. But anyways, if that was something that you wanted to put on here, you can. You have a lot of different options for this if you want. Here's one with a Peterbilt on it. Pretty cool. A lot of different things you can do there. Then they have these roof accessories that you can put on, which you can do horns, lights, whatever you want to do there. Totally endless. You can even put statues, little different things, strobe lights. You can even put your name up there, write different things, which I'm not sure how well you can actually see any of that. Haven't done any of that with this truck. You do have the different lights that you can put here. Different watermelon lights, round lights. All these do come with this. Some special packs there. A lot of different options anyways for up top on what you want to do with that. And then you have these cabin lights here that you can do, which you can have some that are already on there, as you can see there, or you can change those out, put different ones, different kind of lights up there, whatever you want. Yeah, some of these are even strobe lights. If you wanted them to be strobe lights, you can do that up there too, so that's pretty cool. Or you can just go with what they, what they give you for the cab lights there. Alright, and then all that stuff is inside. Here's the sun visor. Again, you're going to have a lot of options light-wise. On these sun visors, just a lot of different sun visor options versus paint, versus chrome. Just endless options. There's how big, how small. Here's a monster drop one. New stock visor if you want just the stock. Black. Different ones you can do black. I like that they have the black on here versus paint versus chrome. All this stuff was very, very good. A lot of options. I can't say that enough with this truck. A lot of options for it being free. Very, very well done. Again, endless options on the visors. So whatever suits your fancy there. Window trim, same thing. A lot of different wraps, different options. Chrome on the trim, depending on how you want to do it. Whatever it is, I'm going to change the color on this. Just yeah, there we go. This might actually show it all out better. Yeah, so a lot of different options again, just depending on what you want on the windows and what you don't want. Then when it comes up here to the front, you got some hood trim you can do. I think this is just regular, you know, puts the metal stripe on there. Here it has the handles on the front of the hood if you want to put the handles on it. You can, or you can do both. The handles and the stripe on there. So if you've noticed on this truck, you can really see all the rivets sticking out on this truck. So you can change these as well. Here's more of a chrome rivet. If that's something, if you don't want them to be painted and you want them to show up chrome wise, you can do that. That's a 359 chrome. Here's the more 379, 89 chrome rivets. Options. There's a no rivet option, so it's just a smooth looking truck, smooth paint, no rivets at all on it. Now, here's where things get a bit interesting. So, if you've ever wanted to put a blower, a scoop on your truck, you can do that. There are quite a few. There's 4 of different ones, I believe, here that you can put on if that's something you really, really want to have on your truck. Go back to the painted rivets on what it was, but yeah, just options. Again, this truck has a lot of options for being a freeware truck. Now we're going to look at some logos that we can put on this truck. There's an Outlaw 389 logo, regular Peterbilt logo here. You can do different colored logos on the truck as well, different colors. Here's all the round ones. Then we'll get into some other logos here in just a second. Again, here we go. Then you have this logo here, all different colors. Again, same thing. And then you got this Peterbilt logo with the chrome going down. You got the Peterbilt flag if you wanted to do that. It's got the flag on it. Just a lot of different options on the logos here for the side of the truck, different colors. Here's a Pride and Class logo. The red, it's Pride and Class, which again, very nice that you get all these options if you want and do whatever it is you're looking to do. Then on the front here, you can put wing on the front. There's a couple different ones of those. Then you got the different bug shields here that are going to be different colors. If that's something that you're into. Some of them do say Peterbilt on them. Some are just solid colors. You have a big chrome shield that you can put on there. Chrome shield with side deflectors if you wanted to do that. So, you know, I like that look. It's a very nice look. And then, of course, you have your hood ornaments, which these get to be pretty extensive as well, depending on what you have and what you want, what you're looking for. You can do big chrome horns or just the regular horns. Different sizes, the big chrome horns if you want. A lot of different emblems. Again, I can't say it enough. This truck has endless amounts of options for this truck. Just, it's amazing what you can get on this truck. All right. So, same with the front here. Let's see. Now here's the blinkers. If you want fender mounted blinkers, you can throw these ones on. It gives you that look if that's something you're looking for. Your front fender, you can change that to whatever you want on it as well, which puts the chrome on the inside, paint on the outside. You can have a chrome fender if you want it to be all chrome. Different custom looks on the fenders as well. A lot of options again on this. Just whatever you're looking for. I mean, however you want to customize this truck out, make it look like a show truck. I mean, there's so much you can do with this thing. It's amazing on what you can do with this thing. You can make it look stock. You can make it custom. Pretty much whatever you can think up in your mind is probably in here for what you want for a truck. And probably some things you never thought you'd put on a truck. Yeah, here's a really square kind of old school look there. Reminds me of a Mack truck, honestly. With the heavy duty paint, you can go semi paint. Just again, here's a 359 Peterbilt fender. It's got the blinker on the side already. That's what you want. Custom 359s. Here's a new fender, a new Peterbilt fender, which is a very custom look. Here's some old school fender, a phantom fender. Different phantom fenders here, different colors, different ways they were done. Chrome, black. There's the lights on it, which you can put the lights in there and get rid of these lights if you want. Just again, guys, just so many options. It's crazy the options you have with this truck. Here's the fenders with the just, yeah, old school look. Chrome fenders. So basically whatever you want, or you can just stick to the more conventional fender if you want. All right. And then you have the custom Pete logo here on the grill, which you can't see it because this grill isn't there. So you can have Outlaw, Peterbilt, chrome. You can actually do it in different colors if you want, depending on what color your truck is going to be. Make it stand out. Or you honestly, you don't have to have this at all. Here's a Viper logo. Here's a shark teeth logo. Another yellow Peterbilt. Here's a winter cover logo, or winter cover you can put on it. It's not really a logo, I guess, obviously. So that you can do there. And then here's your different lights, light accessories. So you can have green lights here, different colors, whatever color you want on these. If you have the different, depending on what you have for frames, I guess you have some different options there as well. But if you want to go with a different color here on this, you can. Here's the light bar, which you can go with the standard chrome. You can go custom chrome, and then do your own lights, colored lights, regular lights. Again, there's a lot of options on that as well, that come with this truck. Just a lot of different things you can do. Yeah, so you can do chrome, paint, short, long, or deep, I guess they're calling them on here. If you want to go with this kind of a look here, you can do that. Or you can go more standard look, standard paint, and it gives you the lights already, or you can do the custom ones on that. And then here's your front lights, which again, we'll start at the top. Got a lot of different lights you can put on this thing. Old style, new style, blinkers, no blinkers, just a lot of different options. Again, I mean, you can see, look at this, just endless options, different colors. You can put the paint color behind the lens. There, just so many options on this truck. It's amazing that it's free. It really is. But again, lots of different color or options, chrome, colored, painted. Even the back lens, like this, is black in the back instead of being chrome or white. I believe it can even be somewhere, I think it's custom paint. This one here, maybe, no, it's just a black. Different headlights here. I mean, look at these things. It's pretty crazy, pretty cool. Old 379 look, if you want that. Just whatever you're looking for. Outlaw look. Just amazing on the different headlights that you can do. Just a whole plethora of headlights. It's amazing. Very awesome. And it's worth the money for this truck because it's free. Did I say that? It's free. This truck is free. You can't beat free. It's an awesome truck. I mean, this video is probably going to go a lot longer than I was expecting just because there's so much on this thing. But it's worth it. And then you have the fender bar stuff that you can do here. I think I took the headlights off on accident, but that's all right. So you have the different things. You can have the blinkers, you know, just like you can on any other truck. You have all these options as well. Again, a whole bunch of them. Guess I'll just throw some lights back on this truck just so there's something there. But again, this truck is just amazing with what you want on it. Here you can have the lights be lower. Let me take these ones off. So as you can see, you can change the lights here. You can change the lights here, have them lower if you want. Just again, this truck is just, it's amazing. And it's got all the styles again, but it just puts them a little bit lower to the road, just whatever, depending on what your look is you're going for there. Now here's the grill, which you can have different colors. You can have the 3-bar, different colors and different mesh, the chrome, new mesh, painted, and these are just in the 3-bar. The grill with the 3-bar painted. The grill's painted with the chrome. Then you got the different 7 bars that you can do. Again, just a amazing amount of different options on this truck. Just endless options on this truck. It's a very good truck. Here's the horizontal and the different grill meshes. Just, yeah, just amazing the different things that you can do with this truck. I mean, look at that. That is crazy. And then you can put a billion lights on it if you want. Different options for this thing. That is just amazing. I mean, that is a big freaking grill. Here's a Pride and Class grill. I just can't get over the options on this truck. So here is the bumper. Look at that, heavy duty haul bumper if you wanted that on there. A few different options for that. You can even go with the Caterpillar one if you wanted that. Just endless amount of options. With lights, without lights, add more lights. Here's a Phantom bumper, which is for the big Phantom grill, obviously. If you had that on, there's an American Eagle, Texas Square. Just amazing what you can do. Here's a Cat bumper. It's got the, I think that's very cool there. On the bottom, it's got the little teeth down there, like it's got on the buckets of loaders and stuff. The black American Eagle paint. Just, again, options. You have options. Can't say it enough. It's crazy the options on this truck. Just crazy the different options you can do on this thing. Just amazing, very much so. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to show it. Yeah. Just gonna put the standard bumper back on. We'll just make it painted. Then you can do, if you want a bull bar, you can do that. A lot of different options for that as well. A lot of different light options. It's got 4 different options on this. Again, depending on what you're looking for, man. Got the oversized Lowe's banner, of course. And then if you wanted to put some show lights in, you can do that. These are all kind of crazy here, what you can do with this, but if you don't want the lights up here, you can put them down there. Again, just an endless amount of options here. You can put plates on whatever state you want. I think, and you can even customize the plate to say whatever you want it to say, which is pretty cool. All right, here's your front fender guards if you want to go with those. These ones have the Pete logo on them. Can't see it because of where these lights are. Painted ones, chrome, metal, just whatever you want to do there, if anything. If you want to put front flags on, of course, you can do that. I think that covers everything here. Oh, you got the front mirrors if you wanted to put these in, you could do that as well. So let's move around here. I don't think I missed anything on the fender, or the front, sorry. We already did the light bar. Let's do the filters here. So here's the air cleaners. Again, lots of different options on these. Lights, your own lights, custom lights, black, chrome, painted, different bands. You can even do these supercharged filters if you wanted to do something like this. You can do that. Just, again, a lot of options. I mean, wait till we get to the stacks. I mean, there are tons of different stacks on this truck. Here's some 359 air cleaners. Just, I mean, it's amazing what you can do with this truck. So that's the actual air cleaners. Then you can do lights in the air cleaners up here. So if you wanted to put a blue light in there, green, light blue, orange, purple, red, I think cyan's a color, white, yellow, I guess, nope, cyan's not a color. So white, yellow, just whatever you want to put in there. Again, pretty cool. And then here's the different bands, which these are a little weird. If you wanted to put these on, you can. Not a big fan of these, but okay. I know there's somebody out there that would want these on their truck, I guess. I'm just not one of them. I'm sure they have a purpose. I'm not going to hate on them. Here's your footstep options. Again, some pretty decent ones. Not really a ton, but a lot still on what you want. You can do chrome, you can do black. You can have it with the battery box, so it's a bit bigger. Here's a black one. It's got a fender, or not a fender, but whatever that thing's called, mud flap. Jesus. Here's accessory slots that you can do different things with as well if you want. But again, a lot of options, lots of options. You You see that one had the Peterbilt logo on it. There's a chrome Peterbilt logo. Just a lot of different. If you want the fuel tank there, can do that as well. Or you can just have the regular square box. Whatever suits you. The tank, a lot of options on the tank as well. Got a show tank here if you want to put that in. Pretty wild looking tank, but if it's something you want, there's a couple different ones of these. Again, different options. If you want to go with the black, you can do that. Just a lot of different ones. Got the tanks with the def on it. Oh yeah, I didn't even show you this. Let's check this out. Do you want to bring your motorcycle along? Look at that. You can even bring your motorcycle along. If you want to go change that fender or the chassis and go to a 350, you can put your motorcycle on. It's pretty awesome. Extra long tank with your motorcycle. Or you can do the tanks with the fuel def, which I think is going to be on this side. Yep. So you got the def tank there if that's something you want. Short tanks. Just a lot of different options on that one as well. Pretty cool. Let's head back over here. There's even an option to put a bike up here on the frame as well, which we'll probably see that here soon. So here's your frames. You can do the black frame, you can do a red frame, you can do a show truck frame, which is going to give you the color, and then that looks like some chrome on the bottom. And then a frame basic color paint, if you want that. Here's your tank accessories if you wanted to put the flarings on the bottom, put the different panel on it, chrome painted, but a lot of different tank flarings you can put in here. Again, just the options are just so endless on what you can do with this thing. You could even put steps on it if you wanted. Just, again, endless options. I feel like I'm saying that a lot, but it's true. Just whatever you want to do, you can do on this thing. Pretty cool. Like it. I've already done all that. So if you want to put a rack on, there's plenty of different racks to put on this thing with different lights. This one, look at that. Look at that. Look at these options. That is awesome. I mean, look at that. You got your binders, your chains, more chains, lights galore you can put on this thing. Just a lot of custom racks you can do on this truck. I know any of you that have not seen this truck that are watching this video, I'm sure you're gonna probably download this thing before the video even finishes and start building your truck, which I can't blame you at all on it. But a lot of different racks, a lot of different options. If you want a logging truck on there, just whatever you're doing, you've got the options for it. Just, it's amazing. Very good job done on this truck. Very well done. There's many different cab options to go with a lot of these different trucks. A lot of the there are a lot of different cab options to go with a lot of the accessories, is what I was trying to say there. So very well done. Very awesome. Awesome freeware truck. You cannot beat this thing. So here's your different steps for the side that you can put on. Here's a toolbox if you want that. Different ones, chrome, and it does do both sides there. I think it might do a little bit of both. One does both sides, one doesn't. If you want toolboxes here, you can do that. Different, just again, all kinds of different ones. If you want steps, you can have the steps there as well. You can even do train horn. If you want the train horn there, you can do chains. If you want to have your chains, place for chains. And the chains do move. They do move. When you're driving, these chains will sway. It's pretty amazing. But again, just whatever you want. And then if you want extra fuel tanks, you can even do that with or without lights. Again, a lot of different different things you can do with this thing. A lot. So there's some train horns with the steps. Just a lot. You can have so much with this thing. It is just, it's amazing. Amazing what you can do with this thing. Alright, look at that. Here's your cables you can do. Back here, different boxes, what you want to do there. Here's your airline bike box. Here's the bike. If you want to put the bike on there, I think that's what this one does. Gives it so that you can put a bike on here, which we'll see here probably a little bit later. Again, a lot of different options you can do here. Just whatever it is you want to do. Different deck plate ones you can put in. You can do the stand, the airlines on it. A couple different ones depending on where you want them. A couple different deck plates, chrome and painted. Got a shock cover with them in it. Just again, endless options. PTO, if you want to do a PTO, you can do that as well. Just a lot of different options again on this thing. And then here's your window visors in the back, or the side here I should say, to do whatever you want there. You can cover it off, make it a normal window, put in the shutters or the visor. Here's your back side lights, so you can see here you just can put in whatever lights you want, put a ton of them in with the ultra cab or without. The aero kit, I should say, with or without it. And different options on the different cabs for this as well. I mean, we're only seeing the one, but just an amazing amount of stuff that we can do here. Feel like I'm missing something here. Yeah, no, we haven't done the... I think we did the beacons already. There's a ton of different beacons you can put on this thing as well. Actually, we might have looked at something else, but yeah, the beacons, you can put a lot of beacons on this thing as well, besides some of the other ones we've already looked at. Now, this option for the exhaust, man, and you can see there are quite a few. So the exhaust, you can see there are quite a few of them. Just endless options on what you can do on these. And some of these are black as well. But just, you can get as crazy as you want with this one. A lot of different options you can go with on this truck for sure. More conventional to crazy. Heat shields, no heat shields. Chrome, black chrome, I think even. Different size exhaust, obviously. From normal to ridiculously big. To even some custom stuff. Or stock stuff is what I was trying to say. But I mean, look at these. Whatever you want is pretty much here. Just an endless amount. Again, can't say that enough, I don't think. The options on this thing are just crazy. That's why this video is going to be so long, because these things are just, it's amazing how much or how many options there are on this thing. The big pipes, little pipes, regular pipes, angled, flat top, whatever you want for these, you've got it. All the way down to, again, with or without heat shields, different kinds, bull horns, Hicks style painted, bunch of those different kind there. Look at this, you can even do the double. You even got the ones with the flaps on them if you want to do that. Factory stuff as well, like I said, if you want to do any of the factory stuff, if that's your style. You can definitely roll some coal with these. We haven't even got to the one that's crazy yet. You're probably thinking to yourself, there's more? Oh yeah, there's more. So you said you wanted stacks that look like a Gatling gun? Well, here you go. What you've always wanted, right? Gatling gun stacks. And there are a ton of these ones as well that you can have on this thing. Gatling gun, right? That's what I said. Crazy. Crazy options on this truck for sure. Yeah, just amazing what you can put on this thing for the exhaust. Oh, I know what I skipped over, mirrors. So you have the different mirrors here, different antennas you can put up here. as well as other accessories. I know there's some antennas somewhere. Might be right there. So there's, if I could get there, there's an antenna if you wanted to go with that. Somewhere seen. Yeah. So there's all kinds of different antennas as well that you can put up there on the top. And they all move as well too. And then lights. But just the different different antennas you can put on this thing. Some already have the antennas on them. Oh wait, these are the other antennas. Sorry, I thought I clicked on the... So yeah, here we go. Now we're on the mirrors. So painted mirrors, different kinds of painted mirrors that you can do on this. As well. And you can even do custom show truck mirrors if you want to do something like that. Just whatever you want to do. Again, on this truck you have options, very much so. Lots of options, new, old, whatever you want you have on this truck. So let's come back here. Let's look at rear fenders, which again, there are a lot of different options on these fenders that you can do, just depending on what you're looking for. What kind of look you're going for. Just a lot. Whether it's a stock look, a very custom look, show look, you definitely have all the options at your disposal. Of course, that one would be for an 8x4. But just a lot of different options on this thing. As well, different looks that you can go for. Painted, chrome, plastic, regular, half, doesn't matter. Heavy haul. You know, if you want to go for the heavy haul chrome or heavy haul fenders, quarter fenders, you know, just an endless amount of fenders. Just all in whatever you want. Just a ton. I mean, there's more here. Just, I mean, look at all these fenders. Here's the Hatterbuilt style fenders. I mean, just a lot of different fenders you can put on this thing for sure. Which then in turn gives you a lot of different options, you know, for what you do back here, you know, on the rear. Obviously some are compatible with some fenders, some are not. Just depends on what you're looking for. Yeah, just depends on the look you're going for, what you want to do. You know, I'm just showcasing the truck. I'm not building anything specific right now. I'm just trying to show you guys what is available on this thing. You know, what you put back here also affects what can be up there. I mean, it's just amazing what you want to do with this thing. Then we have the fifth wheel options here, and deck plates. Which we'll move around here and try to look at this a little bit more. You can even put lights on this if you want, all the way under the frame, some underglow, whatever. Tons of different options for your deck plates. Just whatever you're looking for. Again, I mean, just so much custom stuff you can do. There's your bike again if you want to put the bike on there. Of course, this one doesn't fit with that box right there. You'd have to have a longer frame, I think. Yeah, there you go. That would be the bike for this frame. But, and I do believe the bike color matches whatever the truck color would be. But just so many options. Just amazing what you can do with this thing. There's one with the, you don't have to put the lights in, they're already on there. Or you can have the ones where you can put custom lights and colored lights on this. Here's an all chrome one. Just, again, whatever you're going for, whatever the look is that you're trying to accomplish, you can definitely do it with this truck for sure. A lot of different things. The wheels, there's a lot of different wheels you can do. These ones are stock that are on here or come with this package. Obviously, if you have a mod, you know, wheel packs and stuff, I should say. So these are the ones that come with these trucks, or this truck here. Some of them obviously don't fit this truck. But just different stuff that you can do on that as well. I think these are going to be pretty much the same, yeah. So, you know, obviously if you have your own wheel packs, which I do, I just am trying to show this, what this truck brings. So that's the outside. A lot of different options. A lot of different options you can do with this truck. Oh yeah, I forgot. You can put neon on too. Almost forgot. So if you want to put blue, green, orange, purple, pink, yellow, white, have a lot of different options on there for that as well. Not sure what this is. Not sure what that is. Oh, puts the bike in down here. Gotcha. So here's the bike for the tanks if you wanted that. If you want to put that bike down there, that's what that was for. Neon, got that. Yeah, so that's pretty much the truck right there. Again, a lot of different options on this thing, depending on what you want to do with it. Oh, I did miss, or no, I didn't. I showed this, but I didn't show this part of it, I don't think. So you can put this Peterbilt light box up here with lights on it. I can't remember if I showed that or not. If I did, I apologize, but I'm just going to throw it up there again. And you can have different it has different stuff on it. You can even customize one if you do that. There's places for that to do this. This thing again is very, very customizable to whatever you want it to be. You have options for sure. So that was one thing I think I forgot to mention. All right, well, let's go look at the inside of this. And if I did miss a couple, forgive me. There is a lot to this thing. Just gonna say. So here we are on the inside. So you can see you have some roof trim here, different colors. Make it whatever color you want, depending on what you're going for here. But pretty cool that they give you, again, a lot of options. You can go with the paint of the truck. You can just do a standard one, show truck, custom show truck, which I think I'm going to leave that one on for now. If you want these things hanging from the mirror or the thing, you can. Here's a cab light, whatever color you want that to be. And here is some CB radios that you can put in, which have a lot of different options as well. Different color backgrounds, backlighting, a lot of different options again on this. Almost an endless amount. There's one with cat on the back. Just a lot of different options for it. Just whatever you're looking for on it. Probably more options than you really need, but hey. Can't go wrong, and it even has some custom backgrounds, it looks like there, so that's pretty cool. And then hanging items if you want, depending on what you have, again, for different accessories. A lot of different things you can have in here to hang. If you want to put some different stuff on here, extra hanging things, whatever, can do all that. Different accessory slots, if you so choose. Dashboard sets again. If you want to put stuff up on your dashboard. Here's the upper dashboard and the color for it, what you want it to be. Again, you have quite the endless amount of options. I'm going to go with the show one. Just depends on what you're doing with your truck again, how much you want to customize it out. Again, you can put more console items on. Here's your dash panel, which you can make it wood. It can be paint, the color of the truck. It can be metal, chrome, carbon, black wood. Just plain black if you want. Here's your gauge trim, which can be chrome, it can be blue, it can be black, chrome with the lashes, green, red, color of the paint, just yellow. So a few different options there. And here's your GPS. Right there. Air conditioning items if you wanted those in there. Okay, and here is your custom shifter, which you can put different balls on. If you choose brass knuckles, skull, crazy cat in the hat, painted, turned again. Just a regular Eaton Fuller. Another chrome skull, and then a revolver. So you got a few different options there on this one for sure. On the shifter knob. Or wait, no, this is the same thing. Yeah, that's the same. So that's the shifter on that. Then you have the lower dash here, which you can do, you know, again, whatever colors you want, however you want it to look. Floor items, if you want to put floor items in, seat items, same thing. Different things you can put over there that come with the truck, I guess. So whatever you want to put over there, you can do. I will say I don't have all my options in. Then you have steering wheel. Different options here, retro, ultra ride, factory, and then these are all, I think, just a bunch of different other steering wheels that you can do with this truck. Some pretty cool ones, really pretty awesome ones there. And then some of these are from packs that I have. Chains. These are all part of the truck. You got the snap-on wrenches there. If you want to do that, different Peterbilt things. Here's a lot of different options again on your steering wheel. Whatever it is you're looking for. So some things, a lot of different things on the inside here you can do as well. I guess I missed that one. If you want a side mirror, you can have that. There might be a couple of things that I have missed on this truck just because there's so much to it. As you guys can see, could make a pretty long video on this truck, honestly. But yeah, this is the Hatterbuilt Viper freeware truck. I'll have links in the description of this video for this truck. Appreciate all you guys coming out watching this video, and hope you guys like what you see. If you do, like, subscribe, tell your friends. Going to be putting out some more videos here soon of this truck and probably some other stuff. I'll probably do some trailer focuses, freeware, payware stuff too as well. So appreciate everybody coming out, and we'll see you in the next one.